Hey everyone, and welcome back to the workshop. Today I'm going to pick another one of those locks that BearsBack sent. It's going to be this one right here. So let's take a look and see what we've got. It is called Bella by Pickaholic. I've maybe picked one or two of his locks before. Maybe one, or this might be the first one. Truthfully, guys, I've done 520 some odd videos, so it's really hard to keep some of them straight when I'm just shooting from the cuff here. But really cool, a lock from Pickaholic, and it's got a quick set style keyway. So we're going to see if we can't get into it today. Okay, so the only crappy thing about this device is sometimes those little rubber bits go underneath of it. It makes it sit all cockeyed. All right. Let's get this opened up. Lots of flop on that, so definitely a lot of homebrew pins going on up top. And there's our bitting on the key. Not a bad bitting for a quick set. Looks like it's worn down pretty good. All right, so I've got a pick here that I kind of call the quick set killer. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but if it's got a real drastic bitting, it hardly ever works. But it's my swoop pick, one of my homebrew designs. And I want to see what we could do. I want to go in here with kind of a medium-ish tension and see what binds first. Okay, that was 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to lighten up on the tension a smidge. Okay, I'll release that because I definitely overset 1 there. 2 is binding pretty good, but it's not giving me anything. That was 5, and that put us into, did that put us in a huge false set, or did that open us up? Let's take a look. Nope, that just put us in a huge false set, so couldn't tell if that was binding back there. So we've definitely got a huge deep spool happening somewhere, and I think I found it already. Right now I'm just checking for T-pins, but yeah, it looks like pin 2 is our huge spool, so I'm going to kind of rotate. Okay, got a nice click out of 2. Click from 5. Okay, back to 1. Nothing. 2 feels like he's set. 3, 4, and 5, and I think that one opened us up. Yep. Alrighty, so let's see what Pickaholic stuck in here for us. Knocking shims out on a tray here. Okay, I need my Phillips screwdriver to get that apart. Okay, this guy ought to work. I didn't detect any T-pins that were blatantly obvious, so I'm going to pretend that there isn't. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these dumped out. Looking like some nice homemade pins so far. In the plug, I've got threads in chambers 2, 4, and 5. Chambers 1 and 3 are perfectly smooth. Okay, up top, I've got a serrated, and that had a pretty weak little spring on them. I've got a spool serrated, same type of spring. I've got a serrated, and another same spring. I've got a spool. And would you look at that, I actually did have a T-pin. Didn't feel him in there though. Okay, looking at the top, it doesn't look like he's taking this off to thread it. And it does look like everything's smooth down inside of there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these arranged for you real quick. And I'll show you what he stuck in here. Alright, Pickaholic. Looks like he did some pretty good work here. All the springs are pretty much the same, so we won't go over those. Alright, get the camera adjusted and zoom. Alright, focus. There we go, that's better. Alright, so I've got a hugely serrated with pretty wide gaps on the serrations. These types of serrations feel a lot different than the ones with the really sharp lips on them. And it's a really good feel to have something different in a lock like that. So don't think that you always have to have the really super sharp serrations. These work just as well at times. So nice job there. And the one above it does have some nicer sharp serrations. Very nicely placed serrations on this one as well, with a serrated spool, very nicely serrated right there. Another serrated spool for a key pin, and a nicely serrated driver. These are very nice pins. A very cool serrated spool, a very nice deep spool, a serrated with sharper serrations in contrast to, say, the one on pin 1. And then we've got a serrated T-pin up above it. So all in all, really nice pins. Fun lock to pick. So yeah, Pickaholic, thanks for making it. Sending it up to the community. I've had fun picking it. And I'm sure the guy that sent it to me, BearsBack, had a great time sending it or picking it as well. BearsBack, thanks for the lock. I really appreciate you sending it my way. And everyone else, please stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, if you see a lock out there in the wild and it's not yours, don't stick a pick in it.